Everybody, I'm back after a good while of about 2 weeks. I wasn't live because I had some things I had just to take care of. Of course, I don't know. Um, I'm here tonight to do an interview with an artist I Ruga Style Music, as he is called an IG, and I guess there is different platform. But I'm gonna call him Iriga for tonight. But yeah, I'm just gonna run some of the artist tune for now. Venus, bless up yourself. Venus, I'm gonna call you later or tomorrow because I need to talk to you about some stuff. Anyways, I've been back up with a lot of stuff lately. I ain't gonna lie, but we gonna be back on track real soon. Hope you guys are doing well and in the best of health. Like I said, I'm here to do an interview tonight with the artist Iruga Styles. Yeah. I'm gonna add him in a minute. I'm just gonna run some of his tune in the meanwhile. Yeah. Like I said, Venus, I will hit you up as soon as I finish this interview, because I need to talk to you about something real quick. And then yeah, I'll take it from there. So for everybody that's on the live, I just want to say thank you guys for joining tonight. Bless up yourself. I hope everybody's well and in the best of health. The drink just fall on my clothes, as y'all can see. But I'm back on track. You know, it's almost summer holidays, so you got a lot of parties and barbecues and stuff going on. I don't want to be a part of that, so yeah, sometimes you're gonna miss one or two look at interview. But after the thing set up, I'm gonna have to miss a whole entire month by the end of this month because I'm going on holiday with my kids as soon as they get out of school. So I won't be live for a minute. Whatever interview I have between now the month of July, those will go through. But by the end of July to August, I think I'm gonna take a month break. So I could take my kids on a mini vacation before they go back to school, of course. And I keep everybody posted regardless. The music that you're hearing right now is from the artist Iruga Styles. So yeah, I'm just running this track. The artist is already on the live. Becca Boo, baby girl, how you doing? I'm coming to England real soon. I'm definitely gonna make time to see you so we can sit down and drink and enjoy yourself and have a chat. About the end of July to the beginning of August, I'll be in London, but I will definitely hit you up one-on-one and we gonna make an appointment and see each other because I like your style, your flow. Girl, you're doing good. Proud of you. So just stop, bless up yourself. You don't know. So yeah, again, I have artists that I'm going to interview in a minute, which is Iruga Styles here on IG. I will let him tell you on all the other platforms you guys can reach him on. But yeah, I've been MIA for a minute, but I had a couple of family gathering that I had just to go to and couldn't cancel. So that's why I was missing for the last 2 weeks. I now watch the face because I needed that break as well. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna make sure, I promise you, I'm gonna definitely, as soon as I reach London, I'm gonna let you know I'm there, and in between we can make an appointment and go eat something, drink something, and just full joy life. You understand? We're definitely gonna do that. I promise you, no mistake, no lie about it. I will definitely hit you up. That's a must. You can't come to England and not come see you, man. Definitely. I hope you're good though. I will be there. I promise you. I'm going to come with my kids so I don't have no rush to come back home because I'm going to have my babies with me, of course. The 18-year-old and the 4-year-old, they're going to be with me, so I don't have no rush to come back home until they're ready to go to school. So I'm going to be there for probably a month. So in that month, I just want to make a party hard and enjoy myself before they go back to school and have to do all the school runs and all that good stuff that comes along with it. You understand? So, Yeah, I'm on the artist in a minute. Is already on the live. I'm at him in a minute. I'm just playing some of his song. Iruga Styles is in Jamaica at this point. At this point, he's in Jamaica, and I spoke to him earlier, so I'm just basically just waiting to add him in a minute. But I just want to play his songs, so at least y'all got a feel of what he's working with. Everything what we need, I done prepare it and put up a wine, man, we so amazing. Rise, get to use and stop the gears in life over that. We no need no guns blazing, can't get up every day and I do the same thing. Ah, thank you, sir. That's good to know. Trust me, I definitely want to hang out with you for a day and just chill and just enjoy myself. You see it? I really bless up yourself. Okay, we're gonna jump to the next song and then I'm gonna add you real quick. Shadini, hey Scott. On IG and me see a picture. Press like and me get a text right away. Me get shook when me look out when me check the text. No me ex. Sorry about that, guys. My finger just, you know how these look out when me check the text. No me ex girl name SJ. Emoji she send me feel so she vex. Timeless, bless it yourself. What me don't know about the SEX. Marlon Shots, bless it yourself. She said, baby, no I'm busy down for your wife, make your wheel. I me text her back and say, really? She say she loves it and she want it quick, so me took her. Yo, mama had the artist, yeah, man. I can't wait no more. This has taken so long. Oh, come on. When she want the touching the pants sofa, spread out like egg body pan the stretcher. So when them step out, she call me over. She know that happy enough to get back to work. You want the house. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Okay, let me go ahead and stop this music real quick. Okay, we gonna stop that real quick.
Check.
Bless up yourself.
Bless up, Empress Brenda. Oh, go on.
I'm good, you know. How you been doing?
You don't know you have to give thanks to life. That's the greatest. You know what I mean?
That's the way.
Yeah, and then we'll take it from there.
That's the way to do it. Okay, guys. This is the artist of the stars straight out of J.A. Jamaica jumped down my birthplace, the place to be the best country in the whole entire world.
Let them know. Let them know. Yeah, man, but you know, we all connected same way. Big up yourself, Prishana. Up. Good to see you. Sparkles, big up yourself. Yeah, man, the people might check in, man. People might check in, Empress. This is big. This is big, trust me.
Europe, sky's the limits.
Yeah, man.
I want you to introduce yourself to the people I'm on the line. Bless up, we want bless up, and I will take it from there.
Cool, man. We know the ropes, man. So make sure I remove all my glasses so everyone can see if who don't know. And when I say from you see the face, I hear the vocal, whether foreign or local, you don't know it's Iruga Style, I represent out of Jamaica. You know, me as a versatile recorded artist and not normal. You know, another voice for the people. So I say big up all of my peeps them on the live, those who I know, those who I don't know yet, and those who I will know, because I'm sure after this you'll be following me, right? Yeah, and tuning into the positive vibration. I don't know we tune in right now with Empress Brenda. You don't know she the artist, them defender. You know what I mean? So just big up yourself, Empress. Give thanks to the platform. You see it?
Cool, no, man. That's the thing, right? That's a she, is it?
Yeah, yeah, is it?
Mr. Styles, it's a pleasure to have you all on the NetJam platform. Like I was saying, I haven't been live for about a good 2 weeks, but I had the first week my son was sick, and I'm like, you know what? No interview for me. I gotta take care of my boy. And
definitely.
Then I family gathering the Friday and the Saturday and the Sundays. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take that weekend off and do what I gotta do. So I haven't been live for about a good 2 weeks. So
yes.
It's good to be back. It's always great to be back. So yeah, man.
Definitely.
So guys, this is the artist Raga Rugi Style from straight out of Jamaica, represent for I don't know the islands. The
yeah.
Big Yeah.
Liquor boat with Talawa. Yeah. For overseas peeps, that means liquor boat we still big. We're big in other things. See.
I like when I saw look about what Talawa is.
Talawa. Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna jump straight into the interview and take it from over this side. So
Yes.
I hope you don't mind me calling you Iruga or Styles, whatever which one you
No,
prefer.
man. Iruga. Some people say Ruga. It doesn't matter. So, for those who don't know, first of all, Iruga is an acronym which means I real, unique, great, and ambitious. That's the type of styles that I have.
Come
So,
on,
that's the powers of everything. You know what I
come on. So you
mean?
know Styles come. I like the word
Yeah.
Styles.
Work with it, man. Work with the energy. Work with the energy.
Yeah, cause Styles, you can style it up any way you please choose and want.
Definitely. Big up
But
yourself, Cash Music. Just check in. Big up, big up. Yeah,
well,
man.
let me ask you this, yeah. What first got you into the music industry, to the entertainment of want to be an artist? Why you choose this career?
Well, I'm gonna be really frank with you. I think to myself it's a bit genetic. And the reason why I say that, my dad
Yeah.
and most of the family, they do music, good singers, good DJs. So as far as I can remember from about age 5, I've been on the road with my dad, like up on the street, around sound systems, learning to do that. And then back in school, beating desks and, DJ, go church, same way, perform poems. So
Yeah.
that led me all the way up to that. You know what I mean? So it's been music from ever since.
Okay.
Really? Yeah,
Okay.
man.
The music is basically it's a family trade.
Right.
Is your dad does your dad have like a name that we can link him back from back in the days, or is just like a local thing back in your community?
It's really local. His name he used to go by is John Wayne. But all right, so none of my family haven't taken it to a professional level. So that is my aim right now, to take it to a professional level and make the
Oh,
family proud. You know what I mean? So we give thanks for the pass down of the gift and the talent.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
Somebody
man.
gotta carry the torch. You don't know that
Of
go.
course, of course. Lead the way, light up the way,
Most
yeah?
definitely. So when it comes to
Yeah,
your
man.
support team, like your family backing you up and supporting you in this career, in this genre, it's not a big deal.
Definitely. As I mentioned, my dad is one of my biggest supporters. And the rest of the family, my brother, my mom, everyone. I mean, they all love the vibration. They know how positive I can be, how humble I can be, and they see that this is what I really want. So they are 100% behind me. And I have friends and family who is right there as well.
Okay, so your dad is more like an influencer in your career. I mean, both parents, of course, and friends and
Definitely.
family. But when it comes to like you putting the pen to paper, is that all you, or you have some influence from your background, your surrounding? How's that? How does that fit the picture?
Well, as I said, from age 5, I've been learning to write for myself. I've been writing for myself. The only person that helps me right now to write is the inner intelligence. That's it. Just the energy and things that you see that what I mean, inspires you a certain way. So you put it together and get your pen and your paper and do the magic. That's it.
And that's the way you do it. But when it comes to the pursuit of this career, what's the push?
Yes.
What's the drive?
All right. So as I said before, I used to do the music just for fun. It was the love of the music. But
Yeah.
when it got really serious is when I moved from Kingston and I lived in Montego Bay for 9 years and I started working at this resort called Wyndham, which is now presently the Hilton. Now that's
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
took things
yeah.
serious because I won a regional competition that took me to the Grammy Awards. So that's one of my biggest experiences through the music career so far.
Okay,
So I really
okay,
cherish that.
okay,
Yeah, so
okay,
that's when I took it really seriously.
okay. I remember growing up hearing people saying they go into Wyndham again. Didn't know what it was until I was way older.
Yes, yes. Because you still have a Wyndham in Kingston.
Okay, I actually did not know what Wyndham was because I picked your family members, but the
Yeah,
mother, you don't really penetrate what it exactly mean. It was when I was older. I'm like, oh, it's an hotel.
right,
Got it.
right, right,
What is the
right.
hotel?
Wyndham. Powerful.
But
Yeah, man.
anyway, how do
Big up
you
Queen.
describe? How would you describe the typical music that you create? Like do you consider yourself a reggae artist, a dancehall artist, a versatile artist? What genre will you consider yourself? What label would you give yourself? And I know I hate to use the word label, but yeah, it's a
I,
part of
un- I overstand you. I don't even understand you. I overstand you. But guess what? For when it comes to that now, it's just that one picture, music, because that's what it really is. It doesn't matter the genre. For me, I'm versatile. That's how I judge my music. I'll be a versatile person because music is a universal language. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what genre you want to get that message. So my motto I live by is that the music is the message and the message is in the music. As Garnet Sill said, you are, right? The rod, right? Music is the rod and you are Moses.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Correct.
we lead the way with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so versatile artists, but through everything, you don't know we have to have fun still, right? So but you still
Yeah.
get that positive vibration from it because we know the power of words and all these things and energy and frequency. So we still don't want to generate that energy out there to the youth being too negative because we know that can play a bit on the mind.
It
And,
does.
and, and
It
yeah,
does.
and let them do stupid things. But a lot of artists don't realize that. We have to big up every artist. We say them in the ghetto or whatever. But really, that word really means get out. That's what you should do. Be getting out of that energy. Because in the ghetto right now, you find the most brilliant people. But because of
Oh,
the
one
energy
of the
that keeps them
talented.
down, yeah, it keeps them
Raw
down, the
talent.
energy of the word. You know what I mean? So it's just to understand what music really is, not judging from who does reggae, who does hip hop. It's really the message in the music and the energy, you know what I mean, that gives you that, that vibration. So that's really me. Just
Definitely.
versatile. Versatile is good for me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
When it comes to composing a music and putting it all together for your album, your EP, your single, which song would you think is one of your favorites so far that you've put out, whether it's not released as yet or yet to be released? What's your favorite song that you've put out to the public so far that you love, that's dear to your heart, and why, of course?
All right, so that would have to be my debut single. That was released in 2019, October 4th. It's called Dear Mr. Poverty. So that song is really dear to me because that was written under a certain energy.
Yeah.
Actually, that was when I resigned my job from the Hilton in 2013. Things went downhill for a little bit. So when one day my mom called me and said, "Yo, I would want some food." So normally I would send some money to them regularly and stuff. So that
Yeah.
couldn't happen now because I'm out of a job now, innit? I'm like on the road now to go for my goal. You know what I mean? So I had to say, no, mom, no money. And, it just brought tears to my eye, I know that she's hungry. So I literally went in the mirror, started speaking to myself. Now, this is what the
Take it to
youths
the
need to know. You
man.
can speak,
Yep.
right? You can speak to yourself. So this is
Yep.
when I told myself we have to get out of that positive mindset. Get out of it. So I started to write a literal letter to poverty. I actually went in the mirror, started crying, speaking to myself, got my pen, got my paper, and started writing a literal letter. Then I sat down, I'm like, but guess again, on the brighter side, a lot of people out there need this type of,
Yep.
motivation. If I
Yep.
put it out musically, this letter, probably it will just, motivate some others to know that this is just a mindset. So get out of
Definitely.
it. So I just started talking to myself. I'm like, I got no money in my pocket. Damn. I got no house of my own. My mama not have no food for eat and poverty's knocking on my door. Alright. Hello, Mr. Poverty, don't want you for my friend. Cause when you come around, make you have up no cash to spend. Every day me have to borrow something from a friend. Need money for me card when me can go a ATM. Dear Mr. Poverty, you're becoming my foe. So I'm writing you this letter cause I really want you know. You got to let me go because you want some cash flow. You're stopping all the progress, everything is getting slow. So we tired, feel poor and feeling secure and this is for sure. We are on with Mr. Poverty. Tired, feel poor and this is for, you see me I say, so it's just a vibration that we just want to run with poverty. So this is just a
Yep.
mindset. So people should get that out. It's just a mindset. Poverty in there, Jamaica. No fruits are waste on the tree. Things happen out there. It just people decide to be hungry. The youth them decide not to listen to their mind and
True.
take up, weapons of destruction. They can think. You know what I mean? The fruits growing. Go pick some and put in a bag and sell them
Someone
for
put on
$100.
hotel. There you go. There
You
you
get me? I say,
go.
so, but you can't blame them because the system is to be blamed. So the
Wait,
type of music that is pushing out the frequency, they know how to control people's mind with a frequency. Now, this is what Bob said, when music hits you, you feel no pain. So this is what people turn to music for so many things, right? And depending on how you feel. If you want to feel in love, what you do? You listen to some soul music.
some
So
so
music is an energy. When some boy want to feel like them bad, them listen bad man
some
music.
background tune.
Simple as that. So that will show you the effect that music can
Yeah.
have on your mind,
Yeah.
right? So the system cannot physically touch your mind, so they can use frequencies to get
You know
there.
what? I'm not going to cut you, but
No
yesterday
problem.
I found this girl on IG. Her name is Melody London, and she's on the street of London, and she's singing basically anything, but a lot of gospel in between. And
Right,
it's so puzzling when you see a lot of when she sing gospel, a lot of people just come and sit down on the chair that's close to her, and some of them would bawl their eyes out. And I couldn't understand why some people got so emotional when she sing. I mean, the girl got a beautiful voice. It's ridiculous. But you
right,
don't understand. Music makes the soul cries when it needed.
right.
Music bring you to a place where it bring you to a happy place, it bring you to a sad place, it bring you to an emotional place, and it bring you to a place where you feel like, you know what? I can conquer the world. And
Definitely.
that's exactly what she does. Like the little girl
Right,
is remarkable. Like
right,
guys, look for her. Melody London. You can't miss that little girl, bachi, 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 bad. And I'm like, I've seen it, and it didn't matter what race it was, People like will stop and listen to her for hours, or they would throw money in the thing that she had on the ground, and
right,
people like she's like in the midst of traffic, her back is turned to the traffic, and people
right.
will just stop in the middle of the traffic, come out of their car, because the child voice was so powerful. I'm like, music, it's powerful, it's so powerful, it's ridiculous, and people don't understand that. Turn to the music. That's all we need. To turn to the music. It will bring you to a place where it brings you joy and happiness.
Beautiful place.
And it depends
But
on what kind of
that
music you're
depends on
listening
where
to.
you want to go. So this is what I'm saying. So that lovely lady did some nice music, right? That was in a different frequency. It's an energy. So people started feeling the energy, feeling
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vibration, and then you say that word emotion. This is how powerful
yeah,
words are. So
yeah,
emotion is really energy in motion. So in that moment, you listening to that frequency, that beautiful voice, that vibration, the
yeah,
emotion is taking over towards that.
yeah.
So when people leave that scene that day, feeling so inspired and really nice, they're feeling good. But once they go home and start listening to crap again, they're gone
It's
back in a
over.
totally different
It's done.
frequency.
It
So
bring
it's
them down to a different
consistency.
level.
It's
Yeah,
consistency.
yeah,
Consistency. So this is what
yeah,
I'm saying now. When other artists they make, it's not that they're saying artists, you telling the youths them what to do. You're not telling them what to do. But it's because of influence, and influence come from within
yeah.
that person. Because he sees something in you and he feels influenced. Because it starts with the word in. So it's always
Yeah,
from within. No one
yeah.
can influence nobody for go do nothing. The artists them not tell nobody go do something.
Go do
But they need to
it's how
understand
you
this.
feel. Yeah,
Right. But they
yeah,
need to understand this. When they make these type of music and it's constantly banging in the youth them ears every day, they are learning. The
yeah,
subconscious is learning. And that is the problem today. It's learning. It's not that they can't do some of those music for fun, but get off it. No, every day is the same thing, the same thing, the same
same
thing.
thing.
So
Yes.
they're learning. And then the crime rates going up, all these crazy things going up. We need some spirituality. That's why Bob them used to run the place, because it's spirituality. We
True.
lost our spirituality, and we need that back right now for the music. You
Yes.
understand?
It's
So listen
definitely
this.
true.
So listen
Definitely
this.
true.
So me I wonder the music so nice, and still some boy want come abuse it. It's like them get a buckler pill without no direction, so none of them no know if use it. A two rows and get for try the good and the bad, and on the wrong one them go and go choose it. They mix the music with them folly and them disillusion. See them meditation them go lose it. But music are the nicest. Oh yes, Bob Marley gone, but the music never rests. Music are the nicest. Oh no, watch out, cause the EP soon forward out, you know it going on.
Yeah,
Just tune
man.
into some positive vibration, man. You see it? We have a
African
message for the
sound in
world.
the
See it?
building.
Yeah, yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
man.
Ayoga style. Big up all my piece them per line. Come see you all of my friend them there. Chef that. Big up yourself. Up move. The live in the
Hold
normal.
on.
You're tuning in right now with Empress Brenda. The artists, them defend the sound, no play with it. Share up the live and make the thing loud right now. And normal, you know what I tell you? Yeah,
Let's
man,
go back to the
powerful.
book. I definitely. Or let me ask you this, yeah?
Yeah, man.
How have you been able to use social media to your advance when it comes to putting out your music, your EP, your albums, your product? How is it
Happy,
been treating
I'm so
you?
happy you asked that question, I'm so happy you asked that question. Because when it comes to technology and the media and everything,
Yeah.
it's a balanced energy. It can be good
Yeah.
and it can be bad. So it depends on what you're doing it and how you use it. So I have a big up right now, Rock Music, right? So 2019, he's the one that pushed me forward and say, yo, go and put out a track. That's why I push out Poverty, because Poverty was written like 4 years before that was released. Yeah? And Rock said, let's do this. So how we're going to do this now? The media. The media is a powerful place. And when I
Okay.
pushed it out, I got some, some nice feedback, and I see people from overseas connecting with me, and I say, yeah, see, music has an energy, it's powerful, people feeling it. You know what I mean? Powerful, powerful.
Okay.
So, I use it that way. I still need some more work, some more knowledge on the social media, how to build our stuff, because as I said earlier about the system, it's trying to suppress the great music, because they have an aim to make sure that they push out enough negative energy that the youths can do stupid things, go to
Okay.
jail, all type of things.
Get
Yeah,
into
so they
trouble.
don't,
Yeah.
it's not that the people don't want to listen good music. They want to listen good music, but the system is stopping them. They're making sure they're putting it in their face every day,
In
the
your face
negative
on a
vibration.
daily
Yeah,
basis.
yeah.
And
And the thing is,
it doesn't matter what platform you go on, it's
it
in your
doesn't
face.
matter. It
It's in
doesn't
your
matter
face.
because why? Why? Because humans generally they like gravitate to negativity so easily than even positivity. So it's the
Yeah.
people who actually knows how to control the mind are able to be still keep positive. Because a lot of my artist brethren who do positive music, they get discouraged easily, most of them, because they're like, oh, look how me I do good music and nobody now see me thing. No, you have to keep pushing, keep the spirituality going, because the spirituality is going to take over someday. It's going to make it.
Let me
See,
ask you this. Do you think poetry have a lot to do with music, or do you think music have a lot to do with poetry? Doesn't matter where
they
you
go,
put it.
they go both hand in hand. Let me tell you why. Again, it comes back to vibration and frequency. Now, the words have a vibration, the music
Yeah.
goes on a frequency, and when they come together, you get a powerful energy, right? So, as I say, I used to like do a lot of recitations, write poetry as well. And most artists out there right now, they write a poem first and
Yeah.
then transform it in a musical vibration. I did that with my song that I have called Believe in Yourself. That was written as a poem for this guy who was in jail, one of my friend's son. And
Yeah.
I had to send that to him to motivate him to get out, to make sure you need to believe in yourself, believe that you can get out. He got out in 2 weeks. Listening to that track every single day. This is what I'm talking about, consistency. So if
Consistency.
you
Yeah.
listen to
Yeah.
crap every
Yeah.
day, you're creating crap for your life. You
Yeah.
understand? So the youth, especially the artists, they have to start thinking about that. We have a big job as artists. Big, big job. We are leading the people. Me there dance, Empress Brenda. I see elephant come out with a song and I say, inna the wall, lick head inna the wall. And I see a person actually take them head and lick inna the wall. No. All right. You understand the message? So it's powerful. It's really powerful. So we have to be careful. Him not gonna feel no pain now, when him lick that head there in the wall there. Because Bob said when music hits you, you feel no pain. And music hit him, but him hit him head in the wall. So when him go home, the amount of headache him feel. You understand? So we just have to be careful of what we feed our mind with, because just like how you feed the body, you need to feed the mind.
We need to feed the
And
mind.
and the
Yeah.
mind is pretty it's a bit tricky.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing. And that's another word that we need to tune into. Amazing. What is amaze? It's almost like a puzzle. So it's
It's a
still a
puzzle.
puzzle. People still cannot understand how their mind works. So we
Yeah.
need to know it's in so many parts. As the monks, the monks, right? Monks, they say you have things called the monkey mind, right? It's
Yeah.
always talking to you. Do that. No, don't do that. You need to tune into your inner being, that supreme
Mindful.
being, and control it and make the right decision. So many people, it's not like they want to do bad things. It's just that they don't know how to control the thing they call mind. That's the most powerful thing the Creator gave us.
But a
Yeah,
lot
man.
of people don't. I mean, if you have sense, you know how powerful your mind can be. It could literally trick you into going into a mental state. It
Right,
can
right,
make you feel like you can conquer the world. It can
right.
also make you feel like you're a little child and you fall into a little corner and you don't want to come out. So that's how powerful the mind is. So
Definitely.
the mind is like you need to nurture it because if you don't nurture it, it will fall back into a state where ain't no control. Because your mind
Definitely.
is so powerful, it
The
can
most powerful.
literally drive you insane. And you end up in a madhouse and you're eating a garbage one. That's how powerful the
All
mind
right. You know, I'm glad you brought that up. So people see
is.
a person in the street say, "Oh, that's a madman. He's eating out of the garbage pan." But
Most
what
of
they
the time,
don't
they're not
know,
mad. Most
no, he's not
meditation
mad.
will bring them back.
No, but the thing is, people still don't know the proper definition for mad. Mad is when somebody doing the same thing over and over and
Over again.
expecting a different result. Now, these
Right.
guys who eating out of the garbage pan, they're in a total different mindset. So you have to
Space.
be careful of the mindset. So they're like, when they see the garbage, oh, KFC, Burger King, it's appealing, right? But in your consciousness, you're like, oh, that's yak. And then when they eat it, they don't get sick. But you eat it and see what happens.
I
You're
see,
gonna
but
get sick.
me, we're from a country where the mental space is not being taught, is not being taken care of.
Right.
Jamaica, once you start doing certain things, that's not the norm, then we'll say a mad woman, a
Right.
mad man. And
Mad.
we live in Europe. I'm living in Europe, so I know when that person that we used to call mad back in the days in Europe, that person will get therapy, they will get medication, they will get classes, and they will be normal. But in a country where we're from, if you're not rich and you ain't got the money and the capacity to bring you to the medical field, then
Right.
you're considered as mad. But it's just a mental issue where if I stimulate your mind and give you the pill to take you down from high to low, to put
Yeah.
you on a level and to bring you back to reality, we don't have that in Jamaica. We don't have that system to say, well, everybody who mad, they're mad, allow them. But not so we don't have people that their mind space is not right here in Holland. We do, but this is a
Right.
country that do take care of the mental ill. It
Right.
takes care of
Right. Right.
everybody that's
That's
not
true.
just a
That's true.
mental
That's
patient.
true.
So, and in Jamaica, we see a man and say, oh, a madman. But you don't know, as soon as you start taking care of that madman and give him certain pill and nurture his mind and bring him to therapy, that person is actually smarter than a fucking professor. And sorry for the bad
I'm
words.
telling. I'm
He's
telling.
smarter than
It's
a
the energy.
professor
It's energy.
in
It's the word.
school. But
Yeah.
because they're saying certain things, and okay, let me, for instance, you would know. I grew up in Portmore with a man who literally, from I was a child, he's been writing maths. It's all maths. It's all numbers. It's all frequency. And I said,
Right.
what's the idea? The man that could have probably have all the answer to what going on in the world. I would think he mad because he might write them
Which
things
is
in the
right.
road. Yo,
Which is
that
right.
and I went to Jamaica 5 years ago when my dad died, and I look at him, I'm thinking, you know what? You could be one of the smartest men in the world, but because the rest of Jamaica say you're mad,
Right.
you yourself think you're mad. But who said you didn't have the formula? We don't know the formula for why now.
Right.
But who said you don't have the formula right down in a piece of chalk on the road? I'm from here picking this man and write down numbers, numerals. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm telling you, a white man would look at him and study everything that he writes down, and it turns out to be a formula. But because his
Definitely.
mental space can't capacitate with the numbers, the energy. What's that,
Right.
white man? Because
Yeah.
be a my things. Hi, sister, love you. Hi, Charmaine. We think of this
But,
my
but
sister. She know who I'm talking. Charmaine Kwaku. From your
yeah.
picture,
Big up
Kwaku.
Charmaine. Big up Charmaine. Am I Ruga
Kwaku.
style? Really
I
unique, great, and
walk,
ambitious
I write up
artist. You
on
know.
the ground in every numerals you can think of. And I'm thinking, as older I get, I'm thinking, who said this man didn't have the formula to cancer, to AIDS, to mental patient, to
Definitely.
just because a lot of people don't know that melody is not the scraps is numbers. It's
Right.
frequency. They don't get it.
Everything is mathematics. Everything is mathematics.
Can
Yeah?
I tell
And
from
this is it. This is it. That same guy. You know what that is called? That is called intuition. So nowadays the system trick the youths them. So oh come to the school and pay your tuition. So that means someone has to teach you something that you think you don't know, that they think they want you to know. But intuition comes from within. So now when you do something like that guy, just writing all those mathematics business, they're probably saying, where him get that from? Him no go school. Oh, him know that. All right. But guess what? That's intuition. That's divine intelligence speaking to him. And he's right. It's just someone need to recognize that. Because it doesn't matter who you are in the world. People need to recognize the God within you. Because God
Yeah.
is within every man. So that's a trick. It's a trick. We can access this divine power by ourselves. Each person can do that. But they trick them. It's a brainwash education.
You know
Totally.
what? I try not to get into the whole entire religious, your body's a temple, you're a God
Right.
yourself. Because a lot of
Right.
people don't get it. And a lot of people think when you go into the mindset of you are a God, a black woman and a black man, you are God. And we're not saying you're bigger than the Almighty Himself, the All Creator. We're not saying that
Right.
you're bigger than that,
No.
but we're saying
No.
you're kings, you're queen, you're powerful. You don't know,
But
you're,
but
you know
Empress,
what I
but
mean?
remember, if we even supposed to go religiously, it's in the Bible. It's in Psalm. It said, "You are gods, but you shall die as men." How more plain than that you want it to be? Now, when I was smaller, they used to try to trick me like when the thunder roll and lightning flash. Oh, God just move him chair. So they want me to look up in the sky to see this man. You know, how does he communicate with everyone here? It's from within each of us. That's how he communicates with
Or we
you.
used to hear, God only wife a fight. What did you used to say?
All type of crap. All type of crap. But it's the
You're
ones who are
over miser,
awakened.
yo.
Yeah, it's the ones who are awakened. They need to feed their mind properly and be their own leader, you know what I mean? Because that's what he created
When it
everyone
comes
with a
to
mind to think for
when it
themselves.
comes to religion, I try not to go toe to toe with nobody because you
That's
got your
me
beliefs,
as well.
you
Me
got
as well.
mine, and I'm
As we
not
say
going to
in
tell you
Jamaica,
that
we're
your
both
belief is better
religion.
than mine, and I'm not going to tell you that my belief is better than yours because it's a never-ending
Yeah. It's gonna
conversation.
cause
And
confusion.
and it's going to
Confusion.
cause argument between
Yeah.
you and your loved ones.
Yeah.
You know what? You believe in what
Yeah.
you believe, and I'm not going to take that away from you. And I believe in what I believe, and you can't take that away from me, period.
Right.
So,
Right.
because I got a couple of acquaintances that always bashing the Muslims and stuff like that. I'm thinking, who are you to take that away that they was born hearing about Allah? Who are you to take that away from them? Just the same way you can't take away Jesus and God from the Christian, and you can't take away
Right.
Buddhism from the Asians. Leave people to their own belief. Who are
Right.
you to take that away
Right.
from somebody else? And it's a
You cannot.
never-ending argument that will never end. It never ends.
Right.
You
Right.
can't tell me say my God no better than fear, you know. And you want me can't tell. You
But
understand?
the
It's
but the problem
never-ending.
is he's the same person. That's the problem right now. You know what I
But
mean?
you
So we
can't
need
tell
to know
some
that.
people that. You cannot
No,
tell
because
some
because
people that.
because they have a dogmatic attitude. That's the problem today. A dogmatic attitude. If you
No,
notice
all right.
words again
Put it
with
this
that.
way. You was brought up in a Christian home, and
Yes, I
all you had
was.
was Christianity. No Muslim, no Jews, no Catholics, no Protestant, no nothing can take you away from your belief. If you was brought
Right.
up in a Rastafarian home, nobody can take you away from that. So who am I to take you out of what you was brought up to believe? Who am I? Why?
Can I straighten something out right here?
Of
Because
course,
a lot of people
definitely,
on the live
definitely,
right now, um,
definitely.
that don't know this. But a lot of people that saying Rastafari, they don't have a clue what they're saying. They don't have a clue what they're thinking. They're just following the trend.
It's a
You got what I'm
movement.
saying?
It's a
Yeah,
movement.
they don't know what it is, really. It has nothing to do with religion. How it was created, nothing. David, Solomon, the whole of them did have locks. It never have nothing to do with Rastafari in them days there. Right? But the king of Ethiopia, Emperor Haile Selassie, his father was named Ras Tafari Makonnen. Now, for him, they created this movement and call it Rastafari. So that's what it is. It's a movement. So, but nowadays they're like using it as a religious thing.
As a
You know,
religion,
hey,
right?
you gotta do that, so you know for do that, you know for do that. No, that we don't in them rules and regulation thing. It's a movement. It's a way how to accept people, to love people, the way you speak, how you eat and treat your body, all of that, how you feed your mind, knowledge and
That
is
is a
power. Teach
temple.
each other.
The body is a temple
Teach each other.
itself.
This is one key thing. We should teach each other because we're all teachers and students
Yes.
in one breath.
Yes.
I listen to you, I learn something from you. You listen to me, you learn something from me. So we're both teaching and we're learning at the same time. Nowadays, people don't want to share the knowledge. I put all of these in my songs, man. So all you have to do, yo, you just listen to my songs and you hear the message. When you listen to songs, listen for the message because this is coming from the divine. I didn't write these things. The divine being told me to tell you all these things, right? So we have to know. We
I
have to
got
know.
you.
Music is powerful, so just keep it burning, you know?
Yeah, Mr. Styles, let me jump back to my questions real quick.
Yeah, man, no problem. No
Um,
problem.
did you have a particular artist that
What's up?
inspired
What's up? What's up?
you? Oh, people, the internet is acting up. I hope it's not me. But did you have a
What
particular
happened? What happened?
artist?
Okay.
Sorry for that, guys. Do you have a particular artist that inspired you, that put you on the path that you are on right
Okay.
now? I know. So my
All
question
right.
to you
Cool.
was, who inspired you, like an artist background, to pursue the career that you're pursuing? Which artist that inspired you?
All right.
Guys,
So
yeah. I hope
going
you
through
heard
high
me because
school,
yeah,
going through high school, I
yeah,
used to listen to a lot of Capleton, Sizzler, and so these guys are my main. You know what I mean? This inspire me a lot. The energy, it's always positive. The Bob Marley, the Iowa in them, these are the people who inspire me a lot within the musical ground. You know what I mean? Teflon them and some other artists.
yeah,
I love the
yeah,
positive vibration.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's always a fire too. You know what I mean? You have to put the fire upon some people who are trying to push forward some negative vibration. So the fire nice sometimes, but the fire in a positive way. You get what I say? Yeah, you
Yeah.
still can make the music nice. You know what I say? But put a positive energy to the people and make them love it. You know what I mean? Bless up yourself, Charmaine. Give thanks. Yeah,
That's my
man, for
big
real.
sister. That's my big sister. She always be messing up my life and talking about it. I love you,
And it's the
sis.
energy, man. It's just the energy. You know what I mean? The energy.
No, don't peer to mind. That's something that she always do. Once I go live and she's on my live, she would say, "Who is he? Is he married? Does he have kids? Where is he from?" That's what she
But
does,
you
and she
see,
never do no
let me
harm.
tell you something. Let me tell you something about me that maybe most people, even on the live, even in my group, my people who are watching don't know. So I practice things that feeds my mind, and things that feeds your mind are things that, like, I practice yoga, I practice tai chi, I practice meditation. These things keep your mind balanced and organized. You know, it make you an organized person, right? So
Person,
the youths
yes,
them
yes, yes.
nowadays need to spend time with their mind, right? Spend time doing that. Think about what you want to be. That's why I'm gonna do songs like Ambition. So when we do them songs, they are natural songs where the spirit is coming out and speaking. Cause me have to tell some of the friends them literally say, "Oh, me no want to see you, brother." So that's why I could have said, "Me no want to see your face if you not say no progress, man. I shoot for the stars and me no want no less. Can't give me gun for go put shot in a no chest and give me 3 points like uno does no chest. Me want rich like the Duke and Duchess, house on the hill, big like Buckingham Palace. Know me a star now, wonder like Alice. Meditation high like the tower in a Paris. Every man have your ambition, have a goal, it no matter your condition. Put your first, so you know you can't go wrong. Have faith and a him will make you strong. Never get caught in a Babylon. Go for your dreams and let go the corruption. Believe in yourself, get in the action. Progress we say, and a straight elevation. I'm always trying to motivate the youths, Empress Brenda. You know what I mean? So that's how we there.
Definitely.
Is it? Give
That's
thanks.
true. Definitely. All right, let me ask you this, yeah? What
Yeah,
kind
man.
of solid advice have you gotten from one of your peers within the music industry that gave you an advice that you hold dear to your heart that you're still living up to up till today? And it don't have to be an artist. It could actually be a family member, a friend, a stranger.
Alright, normally when I used to go school, high school, whichever school, I never normally have no best friend. But I had this one friend that I could definitely call my best friend, which I call him my brother from a different mother right now. Benziki, big up yourself. You might not be watching, but big up yourself. He's always motivating me, telling me that, hey, I believe in anything, I know you're going to do it, and you are going to do it. I'm not stop say that. You know what I mean? Now, when I was working at the Hilton now, I ran into the artist, them, TOK, and they gave me some good advices as well. You know,
Yep.
Assassin, all these people. That was the privilege working at the resort. I had a chance to interview most of the big artists, them, and
Yeah.
learn things from them. So that's what I do personally. I learn from everything that all the artists, them, tell me and put it into one and use my
One.
energy and create the thing. So some place I go perform now, people say, yo, you're so like Capitan, you know, you're so like Sizzline, you're so like this and that. But it's just the energy. You know what I mean? It's just the energy.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man.
How do you deal with anxiety when it comes to performance wise?
Meditation. So, for me, you know, because, in a reality, it reach everybody, right?
Yes.
You will get at worse when you see the crowd. And you see people, whereas this is them only a girl in a crowd, you know, one flap front type girl, them, you know. So, for me, you know, me just hold a little corner before me roll up and me just hold a meditation. Because I don't smoke. So, I don't really need that energy there for, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
I get high naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
meditation gets me high. So I just meditate. And the thing is what for the message for the youth them, what I would give them is that make sure you have a vision. Because once you can see the thing and see yourself with the thing,
You just see
you can
yourself
achieve it.
punching it. Yes.
Yeah, you have to see. So what I do is like I map out everything in my head. My whole performance, how the crowd go on, everything right out before me even touch stage. So that's what I do. That's
Definitely.
how I deal with anxiety because I do feel it at times when, especially when a name call. And now on stage, I, Ruga Style. So you get your way. You get me? But
Right.
I just say, okay, breathing in, breathing out. It's easy as that. A lot of people who face anxiety just breathe in and out.
Yeah.
Just breathe in and
It's a
out. And
breathing.
there's a special way to breathe too. A lot of people don't know that. Take a deep breath. People are like, that's not it. You can take a deep breath without someone knowing. The thing is now, if you watch a baby when he's breathing, sleeping and breathing, his
Use the
stomach
breath.
is like expanding.
Yes. Once you see
So
the
you have to
chest
just
move up and down, you
right. So you have to just breathe properly. So once you do that, your anxiety will go all the way down. Hello, John Studio. Big up yourself, my brother. Give thanks to join that. We link
But
up
guess
later.
what?
You hear that?
Guess what? Not everybody can deal with the breathing technology of in through your nose, out through your mouth. Some people go
Right.
through, they feel like they want to vomit. They feel like they
Right.
gotta go to the toilet. Their
Right.
belly is just rolling. Some people just feel like the energy's too much.
Right.
What kind of, where do you fit your anxiety in that process? Do you feel like you're the type of artist that do the breathing technology? Do you feel like you're the artist that feel like, oh, I'm about to throw up? Or, you know what? I need to run to the toilet because I know some big ass artists that like they can get diarrhea eggs before them go on stage, period.
Yeah. All right. So as I said from earlier, I do meditation. So that would be my routine,
The
breathing
meditation,
to get
yes.
myself
Yeah.
balanced. But this is what I would say to others who feel like, oh, I throw up or I go bathroom and all them stuff there. Just close your eyes and as I said, practice breathing because it's practice makes perfect. So it doesn't matter how you do it, you can't go around breathing. That's life. We breathe life. So you see, once you start breathing properly, just relax, close your eyes because they say the eye is the window to the world, right? You know
Yeah.
what they're talking about? Is
Yeah.
that when you close your eyes, it's a total different world.
Different world. You don't see anything,
Dark.
but
And when you open,
you can
right.
be
So
the king, the queen.
nothing is really distracting you. I remember being in Montego Bay, first time I performed at Pier 1. I performed at Pier 1. And when them called me and tell me, say, yo, come perform, I didn't even know that it was a competition or anything. And when I ran up there, it's a good thing I wear my shades all the time. And then I left my shades, you know.
That's something nice.
Yeah, so it's like, so when I have the shades on now, this is what you can do. That's another way for some people who feel anxiety. Try get some shades. And when you
Yeah,
reach up there, close your eyes. Nothing can distract you. Get yourself
yeah,
into that mood and open as
yeah,
soon as you can.
yeah.
And then you're gonna feel a world a relief. Believe me, that happened to me.
But what happens when you don't have the shades at that point and you have to jump into reality of being on a stage with
Get some
thousands
water.
of people.
Get some water. Drink some water. That's it. Remember, 70% of our body is water. Now that's another channel to go. Water. Just drink and try to breathe. If you don't know about breathing, you need to practice because that's very important. Very,
Got
very
you.
important.
Got
You
you.
know what I mean?
Definitely
Hey, let me
understand.
share this with you real quick. When I went to Grammy Awards in 2012 and I
Mm-hmm.
performed on the roof of the Beverly Hilton. It's the same year that Whitney Houston lost her life. I was in the same resort as she was, the Beverly Hilton. So when I performed on the roof, there was this half African guy who came second to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Hey, I think I'm nervous, man. I think I'm nervous. What should I do? What should I do?" And I said, "Yo, put on your shades." And then put on them shades and then go up there. And when him start perform, Mr. Close the eye man and perform. When you feel good, you feel like you're in your element, you feel like you're there.
Open your eyes.
Just open and see. When him come back, him say, "Hey, Jamaican, he woke, man, he woke." So it's everyone deals with their thing, differently. And it might not work for everyone with the shades or the water or the breathing,
Yeah.
but you have to find a way for yourself. You
That
are the
works
only
for
one that
you.
can know, right?
Yes.
Just like
Yes.
food. People say, "Oh, that no good for you." You don't know that. This is my body. I know what
Right.
is good for my body speaks
Thank
to me.
you.
You know what I
Thank
say?
you.
So that's the
Thank
power
you.
of it. Powerful. Iruga style in the building.
Hold on.
Naika, big up yourself.
Let me ask you this. How was it
Yeah.
your first time traveling away from your family, from your loved one, for extent of time? How did you handle that process of not being around your kids, your loved one, your mom, your dad? Just basically the person that you're around 24/7 once you gotta jump on a plane or even a bus. It doesn't matter because maybe you have never left the island before, but
Yeah, I
um
went to the Grammy Awards in LA,
yeah,
California.
exactly. So how
Yeah.
was that being away from your support groom, your background, your family, your loved ones? How did you handle that?
Well, you see, first thing for my circle, I try to teach them and I try to learn from them. So my peers or my family or my immediate people, I teach them how to handle these situations. So when I'm away, we connect in a different way, telepathically, push them, sparkles, yeah? So telepathically, right? We connect that way. So it wasn't so hard when I was away, and I try to connect as much as I can so that they feel comfortable and, put them in a space. Because we are our own psychologists, People should know that, When you need a psychologist to talk to, just spend time with yourself. And that's good enough. Some people say, boy, if I spend time with myself, I get mad or I'm boring. Yeah, you are right. If you say that, you are right. And if you don't say that, you're still right. Whatever you say, you're right. And that is the power.
It's the
Whatever you tell
mindset.
yourself,
The
that is
mindset.
it. That is it. Everything has to come from the mind.
Yeah.
You create it. We create it
Yeah.
every day. You know what I mean? So that's why I could do songs like Believe in Yourself. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so
Right.
we have to know them things.
Let me ask you this, huh? What role did the earlier music play in your life? Like from the early 80s to the 90s to even to the 2000s? How much influence have that have on your career so far? The
You
Capo
know, it's a lot.
Capoeira,
Yeah, man, it's a
Luke
lot.
and Stitchy, you know them artists from back then?
But Empress, hear me. It's a lot. That's called foundation. See, so you have been building and training yourself from foundation. So those days is what made me what I am now, and I'm still even in training because you never stop learning. Life is a school. We never
Yep.
stop learning, right?
Yep.
Only if you want to stop. If you tell yourself say, you learn everything, boom, you're lost. We need to open our eyes. So back in those days, I even can sit now and say, oh, I remember a song that I wrote in the 90s. I sit and do that a lot of times because we store these things in our subconscious. That is what the subconscious is for. And we, the human, them create computer alpha.
Sorry, I'm not trying to cut you, but I need to go get
Yeah,
my charger 1 second real quick because my battery
do the
is about
maths,
to
man. Do
crack.
the maths,
Sorry
Empress.
about
Do the
that.
maths. Do the
Normally I
maths.
would
Take
have
your
my
time.
charger with
The
me,
people
but
them not go nowhere. The people them not go nowhere. Messenger Sealer, give thanks for joining the thing. Yo, hear me I say. Suzy Q, big up yourself. Give thanks for joining. I'm so happy to see you all here. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Push them. Footstrap. You see it? Julie Mango, big up yourself. You see me I say? Yeah, man. SK, SJ, the whole works. Big up on yourself. Everybody who there. I can't even get to see everybody. Man, doing big up yourself. Give thanks to John, my brother. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Empress Brenda soon forward. We just go and hold off the turf. Cool the messenger, man. You know the thing, man. Jazzy Boo, Jazzy Boo. Me I tell you, say the thing, they far up, I couldn't see the name them. Hey, Jazzy Echoes, big up, give thanks for the support. You know what I mean? Everybody that is Jazzy, that's Jazzy can crochet too. That this lady, she make the best crochets, yo. Yeah, you know, have to check her out. I'm a cousin. Check out her thing, the best crochet. She crochet anything for you. Big up yourself, Jazzy. Love you, cuz. You see? Yeah, man. Big up Messenger Sealer. Kashak. Boy, I can't see the thing them from way up there, so I don't know what I go and I can't see the name now. I can't get to big up everybody. But you know, Iruga style there, man, I represent it. You don't know, so we tune in with Empress Brenda all the way from Netherlands. Alan, you hear me? I say, so just go and big up on yourself and tune in because I want to act. At the hottest live this for the year, here. Remember, 2022 na normal. Iruga style in the building. Oh, she forward, she there. You see, we all have the fans them. We all have the fans them, you know. All have the... Hey, Ashley, big up yourself. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man.
Definitely, definitely. You hold that down. Thank you very much. Now I don't even have my charger with me, but I left it up to him like, oh my God, my battery is going down.
Yeah, and I watch that, man. Everything good, man. Everything good. Yeah.
Again,
Terry
everybody,
Lynch, big up yourself.
thank you guys very much for being on here. Bless up y'all self. Done by the artist records. So I reckon Rudy is yo. Let me put it this way. I've done a lot of interview, and I've got some intelligent artists on here, young and old, and I must say you're holding your own. Yeah. So
Give
now I just
thanks.
want to ask you more than anything else,
Yep.
and a lot of people saying that I'm not supposed to ask certain questions, but if I don't ask, then I won't know and I won't learn when it comes to
Yeah.
certain things. But how is your registration when it comes to your music? How is your royalties and stuff like that? Is all of that in order? Are you currently signed to a label? Do you own your own stuff? Do you write your own stuff, or they um, approve in your name, not to a company? If anything should happen to you in the future, can your family still collect royalties, stuff like that? How's that paperwork going?
All right. First of all, let me just pick out that part again. Yeah, I write my own stuff. That's the first thing. As it comes to all those paperworks, um, yeah, everything is in my name so far, and a lot more things still in process right now to be dealt with. But the main person that's helping me with a lot of stuff right now is Castrak Music. We're doing a lot of work together. Everything is in my name as well, same, but he's helping me and making sure everything is good, right? Yeah, that's my fam, man. He's the one that's been pushing me, so we do teamwork, Castrak, and I do work with other people outside of that as well. You know what I mean? You don't know, we have something coming up soon from Keone Records very soon, you know, dropping name Rise Up soon. You know what I mean? We have to big up DSLD Royal same way. Because, you know, we have two tracks out for them right now. You know what I mean? So it's a good vibration. You know what I mean? Big up David Kennedy the same way. He's the one that's in charge of Believe in Yourself same way. So it's a lot of good people in my surrounding. But yeah, I try to govern my own stuff. But you can't do anything without teamwork. And I'm just currently creating my team anyways. You know, I don't have a full team yet. I'm still an independent artist, but I have powerful people behind me. You know, as I mentioned, Castrak and all those people, Messenger, Sealer, all these people, you know, big artists from LA. Yeah, so, you know, we give thanks.
That's basically my question. Like, I hope your royalties and your copyrights are up and stuff like that. And like I said, if anything should happen in the future, your family.
Yeah, man, we get in there and really appreciate love, you know, that as well, that you're concerned about that. Many people not concerned about that. They just want to exploit you. So I give thanks. I faced a lot of stuff back in the days, not knowing anything about the business. Because of just the love, I did a lot of things freely, or people try to exploit that, this and there. But you see, knowledge is power. So once you know now, it won't reach you again. So all people need to do, don't be afraid of mistakes. Just
All
learn
right.
from them.
Let me ask you this. How important is it for your fall for your peers, your upcoming artists that's venturing into this industry, and the one that's already in there and know certain things but don't know how the paperwork of the industry, how it runs, how important do you think it is for them to study that part of the business?
It's one of the most important things. First thing, getting into the business, you should study the business. I'm talking from experience. The love of the music and the talent alone now go work if you're thinking to do it professionally. You have to know something about the business and keep learning, trust me, because it changes every day. And the
Yep.
system of a lot of things are going out there where you need to know they're doing it like under the table, trying to push out the good music. That's why I give thanks for this platform, because you, trust me, I wish I could just give you a tap on the shoulder right now, because you're doing a great job.
For you.
Thank you very much. You're doing a great job. We need more people like you, right? Because a lot of people don't care about the artists who are not getting recognized or are putting good music out there because the system doesn't care. So we need people like you,
A lot of people
right?
think it's
With that
all about
energy.
the big name and the artist that's already
Right,
established in the
right,
business. You got so much
right,
talent out there that's not even
right,
discovered as yet that will
right,
blow the bigger names them out of the water in a second.
right,
But they just need to
right,
be discovered. They need the encouragement. They need a push. They need to drive. They need somebody behind them. They need a
yeah,
team
man.
behind them that shows them not only because I mean you can make money off of anybody, but how long can you make money off a
Right,
person
right,
that's not educated about
right,
business?
right. Artists, I think, should look out for artists, right? They should help each other and share knowledge. That's the only way the thing can work. It's a connection, but no,
Back
everybody,
then it was like that. You realize it's not like that
yeah,
anymore. It's like
because the
a
spirituality,
crop in a
the
barrel
spirituality is gone.
mentality
The
right now.
spirituality is gone. The spirituality is gone. That is the only problem. Marcus Garvey tell we years ago, "Uno lose, uno God." What you think it mean? It's spirituality. It's your spirituality. We need to be more spiritual and look out for each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And saying that, me have to big up Terry Lynch in my corner same way, and big up the artist. You're supposed to know him, Jabooks, what's called Angola. We give thanks to him. I recently performed on his birthday bash show recently. I'm have to give thanks. So artists like them who get the name out there and still help out other artists, genuinely not trying to exploit them. I
Yeah.
mean, see that happen all the while. People them
Not
just want a name. So
thinking,
they say,
oh
come and
boy,
try.
if me help you, yeah, you probably have a pass me.
You,
I'm
you
Mr.
get what I
Pass.
say?
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
hold you back.
Come on. Come on. It's the energy. Where them they when Capitan and Sizzler and Irene and they on one stage and just burn down the place and the energy nice.
You
It's
know
the
what I
people here
always
we are
say?
supposed
You
to
know
think
what I
about.
always say? You got a crossroad. And we all could stand in on the left side, but if nobody cross over to the right side to
Right.
get to where they need to go and then come back for you on the left, we all
Right.
gonna be standing at the left and nobody moving right because nobody trying to go over to the other side to cross the road, the
Right.
crossroad. That's what
Yes,
it's
that's
all
it.
about.
That's it. That's
If
it.
you hold me back and I'm holding you back, when I will cross the road to get over this
It's a
side,
it's a
pick up,
balance.
pick up so I can come back and get you. Who said
It's a
that?
balance.
Who said that I'm not supposed to go over there, get what I need to get, and then come back for you so
And
we
come
both
back.
can cross the
Yeah.
road?
Simple as that. Simple as that.
A lot
Simple
of
as
people
that.
don't get it. They don't get it.
You see, it doesn't matter which race, whatever. These are the things. And you remember,
Has nothing to
Bob
do
Marley,
with race or color.
Bob Marley sang that song. It was actually Emperor Haile Selassie's words, his speech that Bob, transformed into a song. Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significant than the color of his eyes. It's going to be war, and that's what's happening. We are all gods on this earth. We all have that supreme power within us. And we need to love each other and help each other. No, I saw this thing going around at one point where they try to make it look so racist or racial, where some black man up on one side, white man up on one side. They're trying to get one mango, right? So over on the white man side now, the
White
white man
man
a
is
climb the tree,
pushing up the white man and
pushing
the
him
black
up.
man is pulling him down.
All right. So tell me now, the white man, when that mango is picked, they're going to like cut it and share it when he comes back, right? Now the black man a pull down the man there. Every time him pull him
He
down,
want first one go to
him
the
pull it.
mango.
When are they going to reach that mango? They're not going to reach that mango. They're not going to reach it. It's going to rot up on the tree. So we need to start loving each other more. And that's what I want for Jamaica right now, to tap into this energy of getting our culture
Having
together.
a barrel mentality.
Yeah, just getting our culture together. You know what I mean?
We need
Yeah,
to.
man.
We need
Yeah,
to
man. So you don't know.
until
Nizam
we,
Films in the house. Big up yourself. That guy shot my first video. Nizam Films. Big up yourself.
I
One of,
always
one of
tell
my team
people this,
members. You know
I
what I mean?
can't speak for a different country or a different continent, and even though I'm living in Holland, in Europe,
Mm.
this is considered a white man country. I can't speak for a white man, just the same way I don't want a white man to speak for me. But
None at all.
I can speak for a country that I was
Right.
born in and grew up
Right.
in before I
Right.
came to Europe. And as until we as a race, Jamaican,
Right.
black men look out for each other as number one, and we're all number one. You not one of me at two because you obviously
Right.
think you get better than me. No, because whatever you have, it can be taken away from you in a blink of an
Easily.
eye. So until
Easily.
you look out for me and I look out for you and stop being selfish and say, yo, me have to work for what me get and me have to work for what me this, so you have to look out for you. But if we gonna have that mentality, who's gonna look out for who?
No one.
The race don't think like that. They
No. They
the
look out for
Chinese
each
look
other.
out for the Chinaman, the
Right.
white man look out for the white man, the Indian look out for the Indian. Why we as a race can look out for each other? And when I said look out, it doesn't mean I'm give you a handout. No, it
No.
means me
No.
giving you a spot for you to make it for you and yours, and you
Right.
and
Right.
yours make it for you and yours. So
Right.
why we can't do that? What's wrong? Where did it go wrong?
Spirituality again. I'm telling you, we
Come
lost that
on,
completely. We
Shalan.
lost it. We lost it. We lost it completely.
New city,
I'm telling
new
you.
city, new city. Yep.
Yeah, we did. We did. So right now, we just need to tune into that energy. You know what I mean? There's just a few people whose eyes are opened right now. And that's the problem. And it's hard for them to be heard as well because people suppress them, like, you know?
Isn't it sad? And sometimes even your own people, when you try to teach them not your
Big up
belief,
Jola.
not your belief, but the truth, they tend to get mad and they don't want to hear it because that's not what I was learned. That's not what I was taught. And where you get your facts from, where you get your truth from. But it all comes down
Yeah,
to logics, man. Logics. Come
right,
on,
right.
logics.
Common sense. Common sense.
I
No,
put
why you think
that
why do you think when I was younger, old people them used to say, yo, use your common sense. No,
It's not for
when me get
nothing.
older, me sit down and me meditate on the thing and me say common sense. So why name common sense?
And
Because
now
it's
the
common.
word for
It's
common sense
common.
is logic.
It's common. It's common. It's within everyone. You use your own inner intelligence. That's it. It's intelligence. It's a reason why all these words start with the word in. It's inside of you. But people looking outside, they're looking outside help.
Yeah. Is the truth?
You
All right.
help yourself.
Let me jump back to this question real
Yeah,
quick.
we need to do that because this is going to take like 3 more hours, our
It will
reasoning.
never
Like the
stop.
normal and the
It
people
will
them love it.
never,
And they will stay here and listen.
it will never
Let's
stop. All
continue.
right. Let me ask you this. And I mean, I had asked this question about the incident earlier, but this is in a different content. How much
Right.
influence has the internet have on your career, and especially within the lockdown? How creative were you within 2 years ago when we was in a lockdown and there was nothing else but the internet? How
Trust
creative?
me, I was really creative within the lockdown. Even just before the lockdown started, I was
Yeah.
doing crazy stuff. I find myself with my camera down in a gully. I take picture, I take video, I do all type of things. But guess what? It worked. And this is what we call dedication and determination because people thought I had people doing those stuff for me,
For
things that they
you.
see me do. Yeah, even interviewing my own self. People think of people interview me. You know what I mean? It's just that I did things to push out. I want to get out there. And it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
working.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
working until this COVID business come in and I swept everything away. I was hot like when it touched 2020 when we just dropped Poverty, then dropped Lovesick for the girl them that went crazy. And then that landed me a collaboration with some guys from Australia. You know what I mean? Big up Royal Music and Ry Darwin and EMS. We did a nice song, Ghetto Youths. You know what I mean? International collaboration now. And I said, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way now. You know what I mean? I started getting shows, you know, people want me to perform on shows, you know what I mean? Overseas shows as well. And then
And
everything
it
was starting to
came
sort
with
out. Oh my God, and swept everything away. But we still have
But
to give
how
thanks. We're
creative were
here.
you in that time though? How much material did you put out? How much songs did you wrote? How much recording did you put out that when the place kind of opened up, you had so much material to work with that it was you had too much to do?
All
What was
right, I had a
you
lot of material recorded, but releasing was on a because you don't want to release too fast or too much.
doing?
You know,
Okay, everybody was trying to put
you
their
want
shit out at
yeah,
that time.
and you want the message to
To be
soak into
heard.
people. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't release too quick. But I had materials. As I said, I've been down in the bush. I've been up there taking pictures, taking shots there, doing everything to entertain people, to put out, proper content every day to motivate someone in this time of, turmoil that we're going through and all of that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I did a lot in that time. The media really helped a lot. The media is very important, but we still have to know how we use the media. We still
All
have
right,
to be
let me
careful.
ask you this.
Strive our next. Big up my general. Give thanks to John, yeah?
Let me ask you this. From all the songs that you've put out so far since you started,
Right.
which song is your favorite so far and why? And
Well,
everybody
well,
have to have a favorite and there's a
well, I,
backstory to it. Why?
earlier I asked him something similar to that, and
Yeah,
I still the poverty is still the same.
poverty.
It's the same
Okay.
answer. Yeah, it's the same answer. It's my favorite, but I love all of them because they're in such a sequence. For me, as I said, music is
Different
message. Message
stages.
is in the music. So if you
Yeah.
noticed, Love Sick was just a bridge, and it fell right in the pandemic time. So that helped the ladies them to dance up themselves. But that was just a break of fun, yeah. So when I did Dear Mr. Poverty, that's telling the people to, take that poverty mindset out of your levity, out of your lifestyle, right? And then I did Love Sick and let them have some fun. But then we had Ghetto Youths talking about the Ghetto Youths, the collaboration with the Australian guys, telling them how
Yeah.
to, balance themselves on the earth, you know what I mean, and watch how Babylon deal with the thing. Then I tell them to, hey, believe in yourself. That was the next track. So it's really a sequence. Then I tell them to have ambition because once you start believing in yourself and you have ambition, you want to be something, you will go forward because you have two of the best tools to believe in yourself and having ambition. And then having the ambition now, you need to start pushing out something, which that's why I did unleash. So you unleash your inner power, right? And then I told them to make a change, and that's my recent track right now.
All right, let me
So
ask you this. When it comes to collaboration, which artist would you like to do a major collab with? And why that artist? And again, you don't have to disclose if you don't want to, because a lot of artists feel like I don't want to call a particular name when I have
yeah,
so much other artists I would like to work with, and that
right,
nobody don't feel like you're
right,
depicting who they are.
right. Yeah, man. Respect. Big up T Lynch first. We don't have to big up that general up on the live. So give me a second. Big up yourself, T Lynch. Give thanks for join. So Empress, all right, here the thing, It's so much artists that I would do collaborations with, yeah?
Yeah.
But I would want to stick to my old folks that I followed up with all these years. I would do a collab with Capleton right now. I would do one with Sizzler right now. I would love to do one with Teflon right now. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of them. You can't call too much name. You know what I say? So
It's a never
me
ending
right now,
thing.
anybody who want, any one of them who would want to do a collaboration with me right now, would do the collaboration. There's no limit to the music
Yeah.
because it's all energy. So once we're feeling that energy, I would do a collaboration with any one of these artists that's pushing a positive vibration. So once it's a positive vibration, I am in. That's it.
Definitely.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
When it comes to advice from one of your peers, what's the best advice have you given? I've got so far from one of your peers.
Don't give up. Once you give up, you lost the game. Never give up. That's it. Don't give up.
Okay.
Just keep pushing.
All right. This is my last question to you. Yeah.
Final.
What skills have you picked up since you started this music industry? That you're currently still applying to your norms, your norms, your the type of person you are. You will never give it up. You will never change because that's your belief. what have you learned so far since you started that you're still implicating in your music career that you still use still today?
Well, I would say it's when I transformed, when I had my awakening, and I found out more things about myself. And all right, so let's go back a little bit. My name I was going by in Montego Bay
Mm-hmm.
was British Hype. That's before I developed this Iruga business, right? So I realized after knowing more about myself that I'm not a hype person. I'm humble. So why you have that name?
So where did you
So
come
right,
from?
yeah. So right now, I say, oh, big up Dean, aka Avatar from Montego Bay. He's responsible for the formulation of my name, right?
Yeah.
So after that, it was all me. So he had that as a slang, like Ruga style, and people take on to it, and the energy of it.
What's the name Ruga Styles? Where is it from? What's the
All
definition
right, so
behind
that's yeah, so
Ruga
that's what
Styles?
I'm saying now. So
Yeah.
he used to have it as a slang. So Dean, aka Avatar in Montego Bay, used to have it
Yeah.
as a slang, and we used it to communicate with each other. Like you don't want somebody know what you're talking about. So you say, yo, you Ruga that, you Ruga that, you know. So I like the energy of the word, and I transformed it in an acronym. I added I to it, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
say and then think about all my traits. I am real. I am unique. I'm great, and I'm ambitious. And that's the type of styles I have. So I just say I
Wow.
Ruga style, and I went to Dean and I say, yo, this is how me I work. And them say, yeah, man, run with it, man. I love the vibe, man. You know what I mean? So it's a positive vibration, man. Right through and through. You know what I mean?
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
man.
So,
Yeah, man.
and the styles. Ruga Styles?
And it's actually style. You see? Yeah. No S, but me like when it's a styles still. That tough, you know?
Yeah, style up the things. Yeah, style up the one thing. I
Yeah,
understand.
man. See right here. See right here on
Wow.
my chest. This is my logo right here.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So give thanks.
So you don't know if you put on
Yeah.
a brand in anything that you do, keep to
Right,
that. Keep to that.
right,
Hold
right,
that. Yeah,
right, right,
that's really
right.
good.
Big up
Put
yourself, T
out
Lynch.
a line.
Big up,
Put in a
General.
closing line. Put out something. Yeah, listen,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
We do definitely need some merch. Definitely need some
I
merch.
always tell people this: you can never have enough clothes. You can never, when it comes to housing, medical field, stuff that we physically and mentally need, you can never have enough.
That's true.
Period.
That's true.
Certain things that
That's
we
true.
don't need, it don't even make no sense. Like eyelash, I'll take this bitch off in a second, and I'm good.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
man.
need to wear clothes. I'm gonna need to look fly in certain things. So,
Man,
like. Certain things, if it's not needed, don't put too much energy in it. Like
right,
your logo, come out with a closing line. Do
right,
you?
right.
There
Yeah,
you
man.
go.
Powerful, powerful. May I ask you this? May I ask you this? What month you born in?
The 1st of June, I'm a Gemini, I'm a covenant
Oh,
baby.
June. Well, I'm in my month. I'm 3 days before the king. I'm the 20th of July. Yeah,
Okay.
man. But yeah, man. You have a powerful month, man. That's why you have the energy. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Gemini to the world. I tell people, they all
Yeah,
don't mess with you, Gemini. We're something to be working with. There's not
yeah,
only
man.
one,
Big
but
up.
two.
Yeah, man. For real. Yeah. So give
Anyway,
thanks.
Iruga, I just want to say thank you so much for being on the NetJump platform. It's a pleasure to have you
Yeah,
over here. Like I literally after 2 weeks coming back, I enjoyed my interview. It's like the best thing ever.
yeah,
What I
man.
want
Give
you to
thanks.
do, I want you to let the people them know on what platform they can reach you on, whether it's IG, Facebook, YouTube, Vivo, TikTok. It doesn't matter. Put that information out so they know where they can find you at, and of course, listen to your tunes and follow the artist, of course, and follow me as well.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Empress Brenda. You don't know, so make sure you follow her up on NetJam 2021. Same way. And you don't
Plus
know, this is Iruga Style. What's
YouTube.
that? What's that?
Facebook, plus
YouTube,
Facebook,
Facebook.
YouTube, TikTok,
Great,
Jam
great.
2021. The name doesn't
The
change.
whole 9 yard. Yeah. So for me, it's Iruga style music. It's just one word. IRUGASTYLE MUSIC. music, right? So it's Iruga Style Music, any major platform, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Any one of them. Iruga Style Music, you can find me. Just link up. I'm not afraid to link up the artist and bless him up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And tune in anytime you feel any type of way. Just tune in. I'm help you with enough vibration. You know what I say? Yeah, man, I can help you with that. Big up yourself. Yeah, and give thanks. You see it? Yeah, man, it was
So
a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
you're on Facebook,
On
IG,
Facebook. So, all right.
Facebook.
So the old
Are you on
face,
TikTok
face
as well?
on TikTok as well. On TikTok as well.
The name
All major platforms, Spotify, everywhere. All my songs are released on all major platforms. You can find me on that Iruga Style Music. The only difference is Facebook. I use my real name, but Iruga is in the middle, which is Conroy Iruga Jackson. And you can follow me there set up on Facebook because I do a lot there too as well. So it's Conroy Conroy Iruga Jackson. And if you notice, Jackson probably, you know what I mean, related to Michael Jackson. Oh, you know what I mean? So, big up on yourself. I go to my family. And Jackson again, you know, it's a superstar thing. You don't know. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. So, it's a good vibration. It's all about vibration. Big up yourself, Cash Music. Up, up, up. Yeah, man. See, that's Cash Music. Just tagged you in that message. That's Cash Music. That's my guy, man. That's my family. Yeah, he's the one that pushed me forward big. So Terry Lynch, same way. T Lynch, I think he knows you as well. T Lynch Records. Yeah, so himself a big up same way. So it's a big vibe. So you think global. You think global. You know what I mean?
Bless up yourself. Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
man, I think
I want
global.
to thank you guys for being on this platform and staying and watching the interview, which is a pleasant interview. I loved it. I loved it after coming back after 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'll be
man.
back next week. I never disclose who I'm going to interview the other week because you never know what can happen, and sometimes
Oh, probably on me. Probably on me again. So no tune in.
but like, the thing is, with the artists, I will tell them anything that you need to promote or put out there. Just send it to me, drop it to my inbox, or drop it
Definitely, man. We have the connection
on the
now, man. So
WhatsApp
no
page.
problem.
I will repost it. And further down in the future, if you have anything that you want to put out and you just want to jump online and do a quick interview and put your music out there, we can do that as well. It's not a big deal, and don't have to be a long hour, 2 hour, 3 hours
Right,
interview.
right,
Just simply, yo, man, I put out the EP next week.
right,
Guys, check it out, and
right.
that's it. And that's how we promote the upcoming artists. Because I always tell people, the established artists, they don't need me to put out their shit. They're already established and they
Right.
already have a fan base. But the artist that's upcoming, that's not established in Europe as well, as yet, doesn't reach certain European country. That's where I come. That's where I come in. Where I'll put your stuff out there. I'm in Holland, Belgium, Germany, Switzerland. Come on, I'll put your stuff out there, and trust me, you may not have 20, 30, 50, 100 people in the live, but sometimes when I save the live and I come off and I go back and I check my inbox, it's ridiculous. I got people that
Right.
are, who's this artist? What's his name? How can I find this song? And that's how most artists get established within Europe right now for the last year and a half, because
It's network.
it's a network.
Network.
Exactly.
Right,
Definitely
right.
a network thing. And I just want to
Yeah,
say
man.
thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have
Yeah,
you
man.
here. We most definitely work in the future. You don't know the
Yeah,
situation.
man.
Anything you
Hattie
want.
Miss Brown, oh my, you just missed the interview. Hattie Miss Brown, you have to watch it back again. Give thanks for
I'm going to
joining, though.
save it on this platform and also send it to you. What I need you to do is send me an email so I could send
Re-
you.
Remember, I mailed you. Yeah, I mailed you
Okay.
the
So I
stuff.
could
So
use
yeah,
the same mailing address
same
that you
email,
would.
Iruga
No
style
problem.
music. Everything is Iruga style music. So
No
you
problem.
can't
I
miss
will
it.
send it. I
Iruga
will
style
send it
music
to
at
you.
Gmail. Definitely.
I'll send the interview to you so you can also post it on your own platform.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
You can go ahead and check it out, and it will still be on this platform as well. So again,
Okay.
thank you very much. Bless up yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of
I
the
want.
weekend.
Oh no, it's not sad. You can
It's
watch it again. You can watch it again. I really
it's
missed it. She
definitely
said,
not
I really
sad.
missed it. You don't miss it. You can
Optimus
watch it again.
Brown, you can watch it on the platform, or I'll send it to the artist and he's going to post it on his page, and you could go back and check it on there. And definitely you could find it also on YouTube,
Yeah, man. Big
Facebook.
up yourself,
So
Miss Brown. Big up. So I want to say no on behalf of myself and myself and my team members and everybody on the live. I want to thank you so much. This has been so, I mean, refreshing. You know, I was looking forward to this, very excited. You know, go bring the vibes. And I'm not normal. Seeing so, we just want to leave this with the people, them. Try to hold your head as high as possible. Never let them get your mind twisted. Cause nothing in this world is impossible. Hey, my people, go and achieve your goals and try to keep your head above the waters and never let them try to take your soul. All help come from Jah, who is the Father. So just let him take full control and just believe in yourself. And in the Father, just believe in yourself. Be brave and bold, believe in yourself. And in the Father, just believe in yourself. We never born for poor. Listen to dear Mr. Poverty. Run, Mr. Poverty. I mean, eradicate that poverty mindset out of you. Give me a 1 second again. Empress Brenda, let me just quickly big up some people. Where I say I have to do a little list. My main people, Where I say right now we are big up T-Lynch Records from the line. I don't know. Terry Lynch, big up yourself. Where I say Dean the Avatar from Galtigo Bay. And where I say Castrop Music, the mainstream. Nizam Flames, you shoot my first video in my life. I give thanks to that again. Royal Music in Australia, big up. Roy Darwin and EMS. Yeah, that collab the great. David Kennedy, I don't know. The same song that I just sing a while ago, Believe in Yourself. Give thanks to that. Big up Now Left Your Music, and them people are the real people. DSLD Royal. Keone Records. Yeah, man, we soon drop the big chat, then over yourself. Reggae Network Central Group, YG1 Camp, where say Young Garvey, Cleanway Records, Ras Dumpling, Rasnik, Madame Michelle, the whole thing loud, a global, and we say Roga style. Big up yourself, Empress. You don't know, Empress Brenda. You don't know, she's no pretender. She's the artist, them defender. So watch out and make sure you follow her. Give thanks and praise. Selassie.
Good to the Most High. Blessed.
Yes, sir. Powerful.
And we'll definitely keep in touch. Good night, guys.
Yes, sir.
I'll be back next
week. Blessed everyone. Blessed. Give thanks. Give thanks.
Good night. Good night.
Blessed. Powerful.